Alright guys, so we took a break to do another project, which you'll see me and Lila actually worked on it. Hey Lila, say hi. 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 We worked on, you'll see that video, I don't know, coming. But anyways, it's pretty cool stuff. Anyways, we got that taken care of this morning and we're back on the garage build. So I went ahead and I didn't want to bore you. I just went out and marked where all my studs were, and we're gonna do the 4x8 sheet pegboard right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my frame prepped. I was gonna do it in pieces, like screw the bottom base on here, and then the top base, and then the sides, and I don't know. I looked at some other videos and I thought about building the whole base on the frame and just standing it up and doing it that way. I really don't know. I don't know if there's a wrong or right way, to be honest with you. I think it'd be easier with one person to just do it in pieces. So that's the way I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna go ahead and draw my lines to level it all off. And we'll get the, I'm using 2x3s for this project, or this specific portion of the project, because they're cheaper than 2x4s, and it's just hanging some tools on the wall with a pegboard, which is essentially cardboard. But anyways, yeah, we'll go ahead and get those lines drawn up, get this hung up, show you what we got. All right, so I made my marks on my board here, and I want to use these screws. So in order to do that and make it flush, I'm going to use a 7/16 bit and countersink it just enough to be able to fit that head in there. So I'll go ahead and do that on all the lines that I marked. So we got our holes countersunk where they need to be. And I probably went down about, I guess, 1/4 inch, a little more than 1/4 inch for each one. And we're going to put the board where it goes here. This is going to be the base. And since I only have 2 hands, I was pretty smart about it. And I just went ahead and put me some screws in the wall to hold it up. Yeah, that's pretty slick. So I'm just going to go ahead and line it up because it's going to be a total of 8 foot long. And I got my marks here. And same thing on the other side. Here. Yeah, perfect. So that's where my 8 foot's at. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sink that into the studs, and we'll be good. Then we'll run our boards. I lied. I'm not gonna do boards. We're gonna run the one across the top next. But let's go ahead and get this sunk in, and then we'll jump onto that. All right. Well, since this is gonna be the same thing as up here because the studs run vertically, of course, we're gonna go ahead and just lay this one on top here, and I'm gonna go ahead and make my marks. Alright, I'll go ahead and countersink my holes there. We'll go up top, screw it in. Alright, so we got our holes marked to match this one and countersunk for the lineup of the studs, as you see there. Went ahead and measured my 4 foot section, so it's going to be 4 foot from here to the top of this board when it gets to the top. So that way the pegboard is going to fill it. That way it doesn't look all weird and whatnot. But I went ahead and so I took and measured 48 inches from here to the top. Then I came down 2.5 inches because that's how wide my board is, and I screwed my screws in the wall. That way this board is going to sit on top, and I will line it up to where it matches with this one. And we'll anchor it down. So I'll measure the top, make sure it matches the bottom. And 10 inches perfect. 10 inches perfect. All right, let's anchor it down. All right, so now when I measure from here to here, whoa, go easy, tape, you wild tape. I got my 48 inches, right? So it's the same thing from here to here, whoa, here, as it is from here to here. So my square is square. So all I gotta do is put a board in here and here now. Same thing there and there. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those measurements, cut it, screw that in, then we'll be ready to hang the pegboard on. we gotta do is put these in place, countersink, and put the screws to anchor them down, and that will be it for the frame. Awesome. Looking good, looking good. Cool, so we'll go ahead and get those screwed down. And I guess we'll probably call it a wrap for a day and finish up in the morning. So yeah, catch you tomorrow.